World of Sport replay with Peter Donegan.
Good morning everyone and welcome to World of Sport Replay, and for the next hour we'll be taking a look at, in the special edition of World of Sport Replay, racing yesterday from Sydney with of course the postponement of yesterday's AV Hiskin steeplechase program at Moonee Valley. We'll also have the highlights of greyhound racing from throughout the week and harness racing last night from Moonee Valley. So I hope you can stay with us for the next hour in what, as Sandy said, is going to be a big day of sport here on Channel 7. Let's have a look at the Tats Lotto numbers now. Draw number 523, Division 1 prize pool $1.506 million. Numbers were 5, 9, 11, 25, 35 and 42, with the supplementary numbers 24 and 33. In Super 66 last night, here are the numbers 5, 7, 2, 0, 1 and 4. So the best of British luck with those numbers, and we'll be back after this break to take a look at racing yesterday at Warwick Farm in Sydney.
Something special.
Well, in contrast to the weather here in Victoria over the last few days, it has been pretty good in Sydney. In fact, there was a fast track for racing yesterday at Warwick Farm, and of the 8 races conducted, it wasn't a bad day for the punters. 4 favourites were successful. In the first event, the Maltine Handicap over 1,200 metres, the favourite was Merry Ruler at 2-1, and your commentator in Sydney yesterday is Ian Craig.
Further back on the outside is Oriane, and then comes nearer to the inside Big Blockade, a little over a length the Grey Delvine and Lovely Tattoo, and then a clump of horses including Mr. Sound and Double Decision, a good margin Stagecoach and Latest Word, and then Flamenco Flame and Sparkling Award and Balmy Moon a drop right out of the hunt. At the 600, Dittman had taken Cavalry to the lead, only narrowly though. It's about a half length on Broadreach, a length and a half away third Oriane, Merry Ruler on the outside and Wonder Bigamy, 2 Big Blockade and then Bullet Train Gretzky and Grey Delvine. Cavalry just leading Broadreach as they swing around the corner. A length away Merry Ruler pulling around the heels of the leaders, and Cavalry immediately under pressure. Broadreach puts the head in front. Merry Ruler trying to pick up Broadreach, but Broadreach is going well. Marshall now gives him rein and Broadreach kicks away here and he's home. Merry Ruler second, Cavalry third, but Broadreach is clearing away in the dying stages, and Broadreach wins it just over 2 lengths to Merry Ruler. 3 away third was Cavalry, and then
another winner to the Bart Cummings John Marshall combination, Broadreach 11-4, Merry Ruler 2's favourite and Cavalry at 9-4. The Luddenham Handicap was the second over 1100 and the favourite Cryptic Verse at 13-4.
Breakdancer resumes. Racing this time, Social Butterfly and Breakdancer both away very well, as was Cheval de Sur. Moving up Miss Pendlebury and showing plenty of speed shortly after the jump was White Wedding, and then comes Cryptic Verse. A length further back, Straight Honor starting to boot up on the inside, and then M. Shah. As they settle into stride and run past the 800 metres. On the inside, it's White Wedding just showing the way now. Travelling second, Miss Pendlebury. Straight on a third and fourth, Posse Flying Dynasty. Then Cryptic Verse and Breakdancer, followed by Cheval de Zur and Imshar Graphite Lady. Then La Danseuse and Doblebox. Second last, Cyandra. And something's happened to Social Butterfly. It jumped out okay and quickly dropped back through the field as they travel around the home corner, and Straight on a 300 out leads from Flying Dynasty. Cryptic Verse third. La Danseuse looking for the run, followed by White Wedding and then Imshar and Cheval de Zur, and Breakdancer's running home fast. And then Cyandra. Breakdancer about 5 off the inside rail, swept to the lead. Cyandra on the extreme outside going after Breakdancer, but Breakdancer's too good. Cheval de Zur moving into second place, clear as Cyandra, but Breakdancer. A good return by this filly to beat second Cheval de Zur and third home Cyandra. Further back came Doblebox and Cryptic Verse, then Graphite Lady, Imshar, La Danseuse, Straight on a Flying Dynasty, followed by Social Butterfly. Miss Pendlebury ran second last, and White Wedding back at the rear.
Yes, Breakdancer coming away at 12-1, joining in as though it had been the fresh horse at the 200 metre mark. Cheval de Zur second, 11-2, and Cyandra a good run third after being wide on the turn at 7-1. Cryptic Verse the favourite unplaced. In the third, the Hoxton Park Handicap, 1600 the journey, and the favourite, the Tommy Smith trained Bold C at 2-1.
Rolga Gate sits back. They're off this time, and missing the start by a length and a half was Counterfeit Coin, and even slower to go Listen Easy. And Triple Jump Run amongst the best to begin, quickly headed by Rolga Gate and Ancient Mariner. Moving up Atlantic Whisper, and Bowl Sea is fighting for rain, or Dittman might have to take him to the lead. And then Trevi Fountain, closely attended by Assisi and British Steel. Picking up ground nearer to the inside rail, Counterfeit Coin over Kiora, and Border Sally and Listen Easy are the last pair in a fairly well-bunched field. Racing up to the far bend near the 1100 metres, the speed is a little more honest now, where Atlantic Whisper on the outsides race to a narrow lead from Ancient Mariner. 1.5 third is Bowl Sea. Oh, he's pulling his head off. Rolga Gate on the inside, and it's racing ungenerously from Trevi Fountain and Assisi British Steel. A length to Kiora, then Triple Jump Run, followed well back in the field by Counterfeit Coin. Border Sally second last, and Absolute is Listen Easy. At the 700 and Atlantic Whisper, a clear-cut leader by a length. Bowl Sea now moving up to second. Ancient Mariner third, and then Trevi Fountain ridden along. A length to Assisi British Steel, starting to make some ground. Followed by Triple Jump Run, Kiora. Then comes Rolga Gate losing ground. Counterfeit Coin the third last from Border Sally and Listen Easy. On the home corner they go, and the leader is Atlantic Whisper, being taken on in earnest by the favourite Bowl Sea. And Dittman really making him go, Bowl Sea, and he dashed clear as they straighten up. Second now Ancient Mariner, followed by British Steel, Atlantic Whisper, Triple Jump Run and Assisi, but inside the 200, and Bowl Sea travelling nicely. Stablemate Triple Jump Run goes to second, then Ancient Mariner and British Steel, but Bowl Sea's going to blitz his rivals here, and Bowl Sea eased down on the line, scores easily from British Steel. Oh, there's nothing in it for third between Ancient Mariner and Triple Jump Run, and then Counterfeit Coin in company with Assisi and Trevi Fountain, Kiora, Listen Easy, then Atlantic Whisper and Border Sally, and Rolga Gates back last.
Well, that was a good performance by Bold Sea after pulling early. 2-1 in favourite. British Steel 9-2, and Ancient Mariner third at 11-1. The Milpera handicap was the fourth, 2100 the journey, and Sir Zephyr was the popular pick at 9-4.
The gates open, and away they go. Not a bad break it was either. Fixed the date away well. My Day's rider looking for the lead, and Linger Longer's going up there in company with Steel Fury on the inside, and Bold Endeavour's going to be caught pretty wide. Now, Linger Longer and My Day just lead Bold Endeavour and Steel Fury out of the straight, then fixed the date. Sir Zephyr next, one off the rails. A length the Calaboose on the outside of Port Fair, then Heroic Blaze, second last being Alimony Peak, and King Zero drops out to last. As they head along past the 1600 metres, and the leader is My Day by a bit more than a length on Linger Longer. Third on the outside is Bold Endeavour, a length the Sir Zephyr, closely followed by Fixed the Date, then Calaboose, who's pulling hard on the rails, giving little Robinson a very, very awkward ride. 2 lengths Heroic Blaze, followed on the fence by Steel Fury, then Port Fair. Second last is Alimony Peak, and back at the tail of proceedings King Zero. As they gallop along past the 1300 metres, not a lot of change in order, and My Day, he likes to bowl along, and he's leading nicely today by a length on Linger Longer as they go round the back bend. A length the Sir Zephyr on the inside of Bold Endeavour. 1.5 then to Calaboose inside Fixed the Date, then comes on the outer Heroic Blaze. Steel Fury near the rail from Port Fair, Alimony Peak, and still Absolute is King Zero. Onto the Georges Riverside as they go to the 800 metres, and My Day 3/4 Linger Longer. 3 deep Bold Endeavour, 1 to Sir Zephyr, badly snookered. Heroic Blaze taking off now, and then comes Calaboose, closely followed by Fixed the Date, who's been pushed out pretty wide. 2 to Port Fair, then Steel Fury hammered hard. Second last Alimony Peak, and another 4 lengths to King Zero. Galloping in the direction of the corner, My Day 3/4 Linger Longer and Bold Endeavour, then Heroic Blaze. Calaboose momentarily held up for a run, likewise Sir Zephyr, then Fixed the Date in Port Fair. My Day, Quinton really asking him to spread on the point of the corner. He's kicked 2.5. Sir Zephyr's into the open now, followed then on the outside by Calaboose likewise. At a length to Fixed the Date, 200 to go. He goes for the whip on My Day, a length and a half Fixed the Date. Calaboose won't run on, and then the roughy Alimony Peak from Sir Zephyr, but My Day, oh, this has been a clever ride by Quinton. He holds Alimony Peak and Fixed the Date, and My Day all the way. My Day from a tight one, Alimony Peak and Fixed the Date, and then Sir Zephyr and Calaboose, Port Fair, Bold Endeavour, Heroic Blaze, then Steel Fury, and the last 2 Linger Longer and King Zero.
Beautifully judged ride by Ronnie Quinton on My Day at 14-1, leading just about all the way to beat Fixed the Date 13-4. Alimony Peak at 500-1 third, and Sir Zephyr the favourite unplaced at 9-4, every possible chance. In the Michael Dwyer handicap race 5 over 1200, the favourite was the Brian Mayfield Smith trained Slave Trade at even money.
All boxed, ready for race 5. Racing this time, Slave Trade near the inside, jumped out reasonably well. Away nicely was Osaka. Tatsgold up punching for the lead, as is Grillet. And almost making a line of 4, Slave Trade. A length Stickler, followed by Dollar Sterling, Black Gemini, Raffin Prince, and then Dan Garland and Impeel. Lord Valrigo being last, galloping about 400 metres, and Little Silburn a dash the favourite to the lead, Slave Trade. By 2.5 lengths on Tatsgold, and neck away on the rails being Grillet. Another 2 lengths Osaka on the outside of Stickler, 1 3/4 then $2 Sterling. 3 deep Black Gemini, the fences Raffin Prince about 3 to Dan Garling and Impeel. And last of all is Lord Valrigo. Slave Trade by nearly 4 lengths. Tatsgold coming onto the point of the corner. A length away next is Osaka, then Grillet on the rails over Stickler and Black Gemini, but Slave Trade, he swings the bend 5 lengths clear. Second posse Tatsgold. Osaka is next, and about 2 further away Stickler. Straightening up, they have 200 metres to go, and Slave Trade by 3. Osaka second, and third posse taken by Tatsgold. Slave Trade is getting pretty weary. He's still 2.5 lengths in front. He's going to hold Osaka and Stickler, then Grillet, but Slave Trade wins it nicely. Slave Trade from Osaka, third Stickler, fourth Grillet, then Black Gemini, Dollar Sterling, Tatsgold, Raffin Prince, Lord Valrigo and Impeel, and back at the rear, Dan Garland.
Slave Trade looking quite impressive in taking out the 5th event at evens, from Osaka at 5s and Stickler at 4 to 1. Chanticleer was the favourite in the Horsley Handicap Race 6 at 2 to 1.
Chanticleer on the tote now, 9 to 4 racing, and Vain Fury jumped out well, but he won't stay up there, and quickly on the outside Noble Roman goes to the lead from Pete's Gold. Chanticleer third, fourth Nasrali, fifth on the inside Crown and Anchor, a length the Pleasant Flight, all chant hard ridden by Compton, then Vain Fury a long margin away to Air Lane, and last of all is Golden Treble as they gallop along past the 700 metres now, and on the inside Crown and Anchor joining Noble Roman, 2.5 Chanticleer with a nice run in transit on the outside of Nasrali, a length and a half to Pleasant Flight, all chant on the rail, Peach Gold dropping back, then Vain Fury, tailed off Golden Treble and Air Lane. On the run to the corner at the 400 metres, Crown and Anchor and Noble Roman by 2.5 lengths on Chanticleer, being shaken up, a length the Pleasant Flight, Nasrali tending to drop the bit, and then all chant and Vain Fury. Around the corner, Noble Roman a half length clear on Crown and Anchor, Pleasant Flight starting to run home with Chanticleer, and 2 lengths to all chant at the 200 and past it. The rider goes for the whip on Noble Roman. Pleasant Flight on the outside with Chanticleer battling on, but Noble Roman still shows the way. Noble Roman from Chanticleer driving at him now. Noble Roman just in front. Chanticleer lunged at him. I think Chanticleer might have got him. I think Chanticleer might have got Noble Roman with Pleasant Flight on the outside, and then Golden Treble followed home by on the outside all chant, then came Vain Fury. Further back in the field was Crown and Anchor, Nasrali, and the last 2 were Air Lane and Peach Gold.
The favourite arriving just in the nick of time, Chanticleer by a short half head at 2 to 1 in favour from Noble Roman at 7s and Pleasant Flight at 13 to 4. In the Lumar Welter, race 7 over 1600, 4 Papa the favourite at 5 to 2.
Race found to be lame in the near foreleg. Racing in the 7th, and the grey Battle Action missed the start. Other than that, it was a beautiful jump, and 4 Papa and Peace Officer, the early leaders from Folding Money and Jacks. Behind those and looking to get over is Oxbury Way, and then comes Ace It Up, caught very deep from No Scruples and Ara King, a length Baron Kane on stage. Then McCluskey, 1 further back is Kutzbar on the inside of Bifolk. Second last for Roban and Battle Action Trails, going up past the 1300, and Jack's taken to the lead by Little Stepettes, leads 3/4 of a length on Folding Money. Third position Oxbury Way, a little more than a length Ace It Up, caught wide, followed by Peace Officer, then 4 Papa Baron Kane, a length No Scruples and Ara King, and then on stage further back Bifolk, followed by McCluskey. Third last Kutzbar, the 2 behind the old fella being 4 Oban and Battle Action. Along past the halfway at the 800, and here Oxbury Way goes to the lead narrowly from Jack's. Third Folding Money, a length and a half Ace It Up, then 4 Papa and Peace Officer, Baron Kane from on stage and No Scruples, then Ara King, Bifolk hard ridden, 2 McCluskey likewise from Kutzbar, 4 Oban and Battle Action Absolute. They're on the bend at the 400, and Oxbury makes play a length. Jack's out on the outside, Folding Money. A length further back is Ace It Up, and here's Quinton bringing 4 Papa the favourite with a well-timed run, and very wide out is Ara King. They straighten up, and 4 Papa sprinting quickly races to the lead from Oxbury Way, and then comes Jack's, followed by Bifolk, starting to finish on reasonably well, but it's all 4 Papa. He'll win this very convincingly. Bifolk Bifolk and on stage with Kutzbar battled out minors, but Four Papa wins it by 4 lengths on the line. Four Papa has beaten a 3-way go on the stage in company with Kutzbar, and right up there battling on Bifolk. Then Battle Action and No Scruples, Ace It Up and Peace Officer. Further away then came For Oban and then Jack's a length and a half, Folding Money, a long margin McCluskey, Ara King, and the last 2 home Baron Kane and Oxbury Way.
His winning margin there 4 lengths, and looks as though there's plenty more wins in store for Four Papa at 5-2 in favourite. Bifolk got second at 9s with Kutzbar third at 80-1. The last was the Greenacre handicap, 1600 the journey, and Whimper was the favourite at 15-4.
Correct weight, Adelaide.
And away they go. Olympic Flame immediately drops out to last, and the early leader is Really Pretty, headed by Clavel's Girl. Third Lover's Concerto and fourth Devious Lady. Then Where To Now, Dandeliera. Off the track, Sadistic Queen from La Tepo, and then comes Cooch and Whimper. A length Olympic Flame, Madalena, followed by Gypsy Reward, Regal Shivers Wide, then Tarraganda. Leg Warmer on the rails, Princess Sham second last, and a couple of lengths to Plum Fit. As they race up past the 1200, Devious Lady goes to the lead. A length and a half, Lover's Concerto. Clavel's Girl third on the rails, just over a length to Dandeliera. Really Pretty on the inside of Sadistic Queen. A break then to Where To Now, and then comes Whimper. Near the rails being Olympic Flame, a length to Cooch and Madalena, followed by Gypsy Reward and then Leg Warmer as they run down the side. Well back in proceedings at that particular stage was on the outside, losing its position, Regal Shivers, Tula Tepo, Tarraganda, Plum Fit and Princess Sham. The field is stringing out, 600 to go, and Devious Lady by about a half-length, Lover's Concerto. Dandeliera third on the fence, Clavel's Girl. Deeper out, Sadistic Queen, a length, Really Pretty. Whimper coming into it from on the outside, Where To Now. And a length back is Olympic Flame, and then comes Cooch and Madalena on the turn. And here's Lover's Concerto joining Devious Lady. Third, Dandeliera, followed by Really Pretty. Clavel's Girl getting a split nearer to the inside. Olympic Flame held up for a run, and then comes Cooch. Lover's Concerto, Devious Lady, Really Pretty, and Clavel's Girl. Really Pretty on the outside, hammered hard by Dittman. Really Pretty's taken the lead. She's ducking off the track, but she's going to be too good. Really Pretty beat Clavel's Girl, and on the inside, Devious Lady with Lover's Concerto. Gypsy Reward flew, and then Madalena, followed by Olympic Flame and Cooch, and then Whimper, who didn't run on, from Leg Warmer, Latepo, Princess Sham, Tarraganda, Regal Shivers, Plum Fit, then Where To Now, Sadistic Queen, and Dandeliera was last to complete the course.
And that was a winning treble for trainer Tommy Smith and rider Mick Dittman. Really Pretty 6s, Clavel's Girl 7s, Devious Lady 9-1, Whimper the favourite, unplaced at 15-4. Let's take a look at the doubles from around Australia yesterday. The extra double in Sydney on 3 and 8 paid $58.80. Daily double on 3 and 10, $6.30. And the quadrella on 8, 3, 9 and 6, $507.15. In Adelaide, the extra 12 and 11, $42.15. Daily double on 3 and 6 paid $42.40. The Brisbane Daily Double on 6 and 3 paid $3.65. Yesterday there was a big program at Mornington where the extra double on 4 and 1 paid $15.80. Daily double 10 and 4, $125.25. And the quadrella on 9, 4, 4 and 1 at Mornington paid $1,574.75. It was a special look at racing from Warwick Farm in Sydney yesterday with the postponement of yesterday's A.B. Hiskin steeplechase program at Moonee Valley. Well, the Greyhounds raced another big week, and we'll be back with the highlights after this break.
Here comes Holden Barina.
And the